Hello, my name is Scott McDowell. I'm a project manager for a commercial electrical contractor in South Central Pennsylvania. We do design build work as well as some spec work and some service work for our customer base in this part of Pennsylvania. We found Knack when we were looking for a tool a few years back to solve our project data needs. Our jobs were being tracked and sort of managed with Google Sheets. We had some challenges there, just enforcing any data integrity, getting any summary information, and doing what we need to do. It's Google Sheets was good for sharing information, but the quality of the information was always a little suspect because of people just slapping in whatever they could. So there's no real rules to enforce anything. We also had some job numbering issues where we might have duplicate job numbers, things like that. So that's where we found Knack, and we're able to have a tool that allowed us to share data, but also allowed us to structure and manage that data a lot better manner. Looking here, this is our DeRock job application. It allows us to track our jobs. We break our jobs into a couple different categories. We have some different searching that we can do, just as some high-level searching as well as advanced searching. And when we look at a job here, we can start to see any of the information regarding that particular job. If I look at, just pull up a job here, this Avenue Healthcare job is a pretty good sized job. You can see we've got our information about it. Then we have all of our information about it, change orders, any shipments that we got at the shop, any job docs that were related to that, timesheets, all of our people that their time that worked on the job, POs, other information. It's all tacked in here. Just looking here at the shipments, this is one that one of our critical pieces that it shows you just all the shipments we received related to that job, pictures, packing slips, and that all gets back to show us information about that job at the fingertips. Whether you're a worker in the field or someone here in the office, you can see the information about the job. It's pretty convenient to have it all in one place. This is our work scheduling side of the application. This is where we manage who's working on what jobs. There's a couple pieces here that are I can dig into real quick. This is only available for those folks here in the office. If you're in the field, you actually have my schedule, which just shows your time, or has a field schedule, which just shows you the entire teams. And that's pretty useful. If I want to see who's been working at a certain place, I can go in here and say, well, who's in an ASCOM? I can see, well, Deja is working there. And who else? Grant and Troy, they're all on that job. And if I looked at that tomorrow, who's working there? Against Deja, Grant, and Troy. So it gives me ability to manage that. If I need to do anything with those folks, I can go over here and I can text a worker, tell a worker, hey, they're assigned to this job. Or if they did not put in time, I can hit this button and say request time. They'll send a text message out. So it's pretty easy way for us to communicate with the workers using texting, not having to send emails or make phone calls, and they respond pretty well to this. Another nice thing in here we have this advanced search. An advanced search is I can say who was working in the last 2 weeks on Fry jobs. So I can click on Fry, and I can see these are all the people that have been working at Fry Communications over the last 2 weeks. Maybe track somebody down. Blue means that their time has been approved and locked down in the system. So just some color coding that we do. But again, very convenient for us to manage their work, and then also contact the workers with any questions we have about their time, or maybe the fact that we didn't get the time. This is our shipment listing for a particular job. I've gone in, pulled up the job, clicked on shipments, and provides a listing of all the materials that we received for that job in our office. And very helpful here. Most of the time we want our material to go directly to the job site. We don't want to handle it twice, but sometimes we have to handle it twice because of lead times and just other things. Maybe there's no space on the job, so we take it here at the shop. We record it. we snap a picture of the job, we snap a picture of the packing slip, and when those entries go in, then a text message is sent out with a picture as well as some information about the shipment. So the project manager and the foreman both receive text messages, hey, you received this material, it's in the shop, so just be aware of it. When you need it, just just give our office a call, and we'll get it run out to you. But that way we track it and we organize it, and it's all been tagged for our use. One of the things we added this year was our safety. Um, we have a couple aspects here. We have a topic of the week. So every Sunday a new topic rolls in. We've got a whole library of different things. Then we record the toolbox talk history, and that's the foreman. They cover things. So last week it was hand signals for safety, and you can see the person that led it and who attended in the individual job sites. If we look at the safety material, this is where we've got all of our different topics, the contents, and then the delivery week of when they get delivered. So then these just automatically roll over. We also have another piece of this is our company documents. Company documents. This is our overall safety manual, our SDS sheets, our training certifications, and our workplace injury procedure. So all this information is out there, available for our field people. They record their safety talks each week, and as well, if there's any questions that come up on jobs, they can go right here and pull up the information that they might need from a safety point of view for compliance, or just general inquiries on the job site. Our estimates are our initial starting point for almost all the work that we do. We have to track these estimates, and we use this as a tickler to just check on estimates and their status. If we look here, we've got all of our estimates. If they're in a current state, that means that we're working on those estimates, and we know we've got 23 estimates right now that were in place. If it's been canceled, we see that. We use a timeout function, so here's all the jobs that have timed out. We are no longer good, so we can go back and visit those and just see, hey, what's going on. And then down here we have a nice summary here. We use the pivot tables in Knack to help out with that. We looked at our current year, who submitted things, who's won items, general contractor we've worked with, who we've won things, and then the estimates have submitted over time. This is just in the current week, and we have a function here to tweak the filter on that and see, just who's doing what estimates and delivering them. These individuals have done, both did 6 estimates last week. This is a particular job we did over in the Harrisburg area with some pole lights and wall packs at a retail area. If we look down here, we've got work info, and this has a lot of details about the actual job and the materials we used on it. Here we've got, we repaired the wall packs. We've got a signature of people that did the work, and then if I go over here and look at the line items on this particular job, I can see all of the bulbs that we used, some 100 watts, some 150s, some photocells, some 250s, and some socket reducers. So this is a nice way of listing all the material we used on the job. Quick and dirty. Person can go in the field and record what they used. Comes back in here, so we can price it out and be very accurate with our customers as to what actually replaced on the quantities. And we like it because we track our materials. They like it because they get a good detailed invoice about what was fixed at their location. We recently added purchase orders to our job tracking. This gives us the ability to issue a PO with a unique number on it and track it without having to do something offline in Excel. This helps us extend our functionality in our accounting system, and because we don't have the ability to track the POs at the line item level there, so we've had doing it in Excel prior to this. Now we've got them tied to the job. Here I've got a couple of POs that we've issued, one for lighting package, one for some switches. We've got a summary of all the information about the job itself, budget, budget minus PO, PO total amount, total invoices we receive. So this gives us a real nice view of the job, the POs, and how we're doing versus budget, and again, helps us do some stuff right on the job that we can't really do very efficiently in our accounting package. One of the things we found very early on was we used our tool to track any of the different pieces of equipment we have out here. Let's just say I need to click on available, and I'm going to look for a lift. And all I've got is a little lift. Oh, there's a nice one there. There's another scissor lift. But what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a 26 footer. There's a 19, a 32. So I need a 26. So I'm going to just click in use. There's a 26, and it's in use. So let's find out where that fell is. I click on that, find out a little information. Oh, it's over at Fry Communications. So maybe just check with the foreman over there and see what the status of that is, and maybe I can get it and pull it for another job, or I can go back here and look for maybe another one of our other 26 footers and get it. Also, if we've got tools that are missing or need repaired, we can track them in here. So pretty useful tool for tracking our job, or tracking our tools and jobs that they're on.